I'm Amanda Lindner, and I'm here with Becca Morrison and Krista Lima, and we're here to talk about what it's been like over the past 4 years at High Point High School. So first of all, what has your experience been like here at High Point?
Well, for me, the staff and faculty have really helped me grow as a person, and so the classes that I've been taking have really helped me expand my horizons. Overall, I've had a really positive experience here at High Point, especially in my after-school and extracurricular activities and my sports teams.
I would say for me that I came into high school with one perspective of just an 8th grader from Frankfurt School with a small class, and then coming in and meeting so many different teachers and students and learning so much about myself and other people, and really just learning more about the rest of the world and not just strictly here in Sussex County. And I think that is definitely a huge impact on what I want to do with the rest of my life and how I interact with people now.
So how has high school changed you guys as a person as compared to freshman year versus right now, senior year?
I can definitely say that my view on the world has changed. In middle school and growing up, you don't really have a lot of exposure to other cultures and other lifestyles growing up in Sussex County, unless you travel a lot, which I have been fortunate enough to travel a lot, but coming into high school has really actually allowed me to realize that there's such a bigger world out there than just Sussex County, and it has helped me develop perspective and empathy, which is so essential in having good character and being a good citizen and developing your world views and political views and social views and making friends, and basically every aspect of life is affected by your perspective, which I have developed here at High Point.
So you would say you're more exposed to different cultures now than you were coming into high school?
Yeah, definitely. Mostly through studying different cultures, meeting new people, a lot of new people. Like when you come to high school, the population around you is quadrupled at least. And yeah.
I would agree, and I'd say that it's not about the tests or the games or activities, but it's more about the character that you build throughout high school. That's the most important part of the experience. I would say your ability to be compassionate and understanding, open to other people, and understanding how they feel, why they feel that way. And I think high school has really been the pivotal moment in my life that I've learned how to do those things, which is actually difficult because you have to go outside of how you feel and you have to listen and understand, which is a difficult thing to do.
So, taking in all the things that you've learned over the past 4 years, what, in your opinion, which classes were most beneficial to you?
I would say the humanities were definitely the most beneficial to me, specifically American Studies, Italian through freshman till now senior year, and government, because they really transcend just their departments. They go into other departments and how you view the sciences and who developed what and how that affects how we are today as a society. And Italian's probably the one that's opened my eyes most, because spending 4 years specifically studying one culture and learning about just how different another place can be with people who are the same as me, human beings, but that they just have different values and traditions, that it's really changed my opinions on how I view things here in Sussex County.
I would definitely agree that the humanities have shaped me more as a person than I think any tech, science, or math class has the ability to. Seminar, language, literature, human geography, and of course history have all helped me develop my social skills and social awareness, helped me develop passions for things, social issues that I still care about today. And I think that the humanities classes really allow you to develop your social character and help you to develop your views and your standings on controversies and things that are happening in the real world. Whereas any tech, science, or math class doesn't develop character as much, because when you're hearing stories and learning about history, you understand where things come from and why they are the way they are. And to understand why and how things happen is the most essential part of understanding the world around you and the people around you.
I definitely agree with that. And it's the same for me. I know especially this year I'm taking debate and public speaking, and I'm also taking civics and government. And I've just noticed such a big difference this year with those classes, really digging into a different type of element to give yourself more of, like, you know, how to be outspoken. It teaches you how to think, not what to think. And I think those classes are really important, and I would tell any freshman or any 8th grader coming in to, if you have the chance, definitely take those classes and take a humanities course, because it helps to build you as a character, which goes much farther outside of high school rather than just your average geometry or math class or anything that you have to take, like English, inside of high school.
And then one benefit, to me at least, with taking STEM classes is the structure that it shows you and how to stay driven and focused on one goal, solve problems, which problem solving is one of the major issues in today's society. As you can see with our own government, they can't solve problems, and that causes more problems. So I think that those skills that are taught there, those critical thinking skills with the design loop and engineering, I think those are also a major component that you have to consider and also hold up on the same level as humanities classes.
Yeah, STEM classes are definitely important, and there's definitely a big push for them. I just personally feel like the language arts and histories have helped me build my character way more than a tech class would have the ability to. Although tech class does have valuable skills like problem solving, team work, team building, all that stuff.
For our last question, what do you know now that you wish you knew as a freshman?
I think that's a really deep question, and I would have to say what I know now that I wish I knew as a freshman was the importance of friendships and relationships that you build, and that you don't have to necessarily, even though it sounds corny, that you don't necessarily have to be friends with everyone, but if you can find a group where you really feel that you fit in with, that you'll prosper and you'll be able to get the best experience out of high school that you might not have imagined.
If I had to know one thing as a freshman that I know now, it would be that the importance of examining other people's views and acknowledging the other side of a situation is one of the most important things you could ever have to consider in your entire life. And coming into high school, I know that I was so set in my ways because I thought that I was right, and I just thought I was right about everything because, you know, I have used like save the environment or give everybody equality, and I thought that there was just no room for compromise. But what I know now is that it is so important to acknowledge and examine the other side of an issue, even if they seem totally wrong, because to understand where they're coming from, you can help change them if that's what needs to happen, or you can realize that you're wrong yourself, and that is one of the most important things for a constantly evolving world that we live in.
I agree. I also think that one thing that I would tell myself, my freshman self, would be to keep your head in the game, no matter how distracted you can get, or if there's other people around you that is distracting you from your work, or even just being yourself, that to always stick to who you are and what you believe in and your goals. Always stick to your goals. Definitely, because 4 years can be a long time, but it does go by really fast at High Point. Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're great.